All right, ladies and gents,
Welcome back.
it's Friday.
You know what that means.
It's time for the best sports podcast around. Time to kick back on your Friday and make a bag.
Absolutely. No better way to start your weekend than right here with us.
Absolutely. We got a beautiful slate planned out today. We got all of our beautiful topics. Unfortunately, we normally start things off in our MLB section, but if any of you are diehard MLB fans, you know there's not a lot going on besides slight free agency negotiations, some smaller names left in the market here and there, but especially as Reds fans, we're just waiting.
Yeah.
Hoping and waiting.
I mean, like we talked about it a little bit last week, there's still a couple players out there that we're waiting for some news on, but nothing too crazy. We could see some trades coming up here soon, and a couple other signings. I know I mentioned Cody Bellinger last week, and a couple other guys. But other than that, there's just really not a whole lot going on. I know Kyle Tucker is still out there. We got some trade news on Ketel Marte and a couple other guys. Mr. Eugenio Suarez is still out there. So a couple big names left, but not too much. A lot of the main guys are gone.
I was going to say there was maybe a signing and a couple offerings out there, but any big news we'd relay it. Obviously, things get posted to our Facebook beforehand, but since we've last been live, nothing major.
Yeah, still got a couple months until spring training and all that gets started. So we're still just kind of in the coasting area of MLB offseason.
Absolutely, and a slight bit of pain, especially if you're a Reds fan, and we're hoping that our two outfield additions aren't the only thing we do this offseason, but still waiting and seeing, as most MLB fans are, the dry part of the MLB, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we got some other things that we're going to kind of fill in some time with. We did this a little bit last week. If you guys seen the promo, we're bringing it back this week. We have some NBA Topps 2025-2026 packs that we're going to be opening. And we have chances at some relics, some autograph cards. So we're hoping that we can pull something nice. And,
Absolutely. And speaking of the Facebook, we got a post out for the new year. And in that post, we mentioned getting a booth up if you're around here locally so we can sell off some of these sports cards. Obviously, some merchandise, the whole works.
Absolutely.
We'll have sign-ups for giveaways. So make sure you're following our Facebook for all of that news.
Absolutely. We will be bringing merch for the first time here very, very soon. We're hoping 2026 can be a pretty big year for us. So if you guys have any ideas, or if there's anything that you guys know that you want or may want or would wear, let us know down in the comment section below. We're looking for any and all ideas, as well as we obviously have some of our own, but we would love to always cater to the fans. So
absolutely.
But with that being said, we're going to hop right into some NBA Topps Holiday Mega Box Pack openings. We did a few of these last week. Didn't pull anything super crazy. We did pull a Cooper Flag card off camera. That was pretty decent.
The Manu Ginobili legend card.
Yeah, so we got a few decent pulls off camera that were kind of cool. We're hoping
we had a little bit of a weekend get-together pack opening of ourselves.
Yeah, we're hoping to send some of these out and get them graded. So obviously some of those will be at the booth. Maybe if we get a decent pull that's not, thousands, we might do a little giveaway for a nice little graded card. So definitely stay tuned for that if you're into any Topps trading cards or just sports card in general.
Absolutely. We'll have a whole bunch of them, off.
Absolutely. Let me get this hung up right here.
Get nice and comfortable.
Absolutely. All right, let's rip into some of these and see if we can get something better than we did last week. I know on camera last week we didn't get anything super crazy. Most of our better pulls were off camera.
We kind of just went through the motions last week.
Yeah.
All the fans missed out on the juice.
Yeah, facts. I wish we would have pulled some of those live on camera. All right, you want to start us off or you want me to start us off?
I'll start us off. Let's see what we're working with. We got, a decent holiday Drake Powell card for the Nets. Don't think he's played a lot this season.
Yeah, unfortunately. But there are a lot of these cards in here for a lot of young guys and rookies that don't play a whole lot during the season. But they're still cool to see.
You know what I need to do now that we do this? I need to get a zoom feature, like a remote.
Yeah.
To zoom into the card.
That would be super cool.
As it's out here, like right here.
That would be super cool. We're getting more into the sports cards and like the pack openings and things of that nature. So if you guys have any ideas of any like super cool boxes, or like we obviously do other sports, we'd love to do football, baseball, anything of that nature. If you guys have any ideas on some of those, that'd be pretty cool.
Especially if it's something we could do weekly or here and there, and we could give away some of these cards, or obviously post up at a booth here locally. So make sure you're staying tuned.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, first card of my deck. Not too bad. Nice little Topps Christmas Jaren Jackson Jr. edition.
We talk
Triple
about
J.
him a little bit later.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to spoil anything.
Hey, shout out MPJ.
Just having a resurgence.
I was going to say, could have a big trade or contract coming this offseason.
That's a Nuggets edition, too. It's weird. It's 2025, 2026, and they don't have even a Nets jersey.
He's even got the logo.
My next card, ooh, not too bad. Another decent pull. Nice little Trey Young action with another Christmas border around it. Cool little card there. Triple J and Trey Young off rip here.
Ooh, we got a King LeBron James.
There he is. The
Christmas edition, obviously.
That's
as most
cool.
of these cards will be.
Nice little LBJ on our hands. Ooh, this could be a cool little rookie card. I know this guy had a lot of hype coming in. Hasn't really played much so far, but Yang Han-sin, the 7 foot, so he's only 7'1", but 7'1" center for the Raptors. That looked pretty, or Blazers, excuse me.
I was gonna say his hometown and his home country has been huge on him, so I mean,
Yeah,
I know they're gonna love that card as
that
well.
could be pretty cool.
Shout out former Laker,
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram,
who's playing
on a
well.
horizontal Raptors card.
He's been pretty well for the Raptors so far this season. They got off to a pretty hot start.
I say they made the right moves to be back in contention. It's thick. No way.
What is this? A jersey patch? Game used memorabilia. Drew Holiday player relic card for the Boston Celtics. This is probably our best pull yet. This is cool. I don't know what this goes for. I don't know what it's worth. But a player memorabilia
As a Celtic?
game used memorabilia card. That's like a jersey patch or something, bro. It's not like a signature, but that's cool.
No, yeah, that's part of the jersey.
Bro, that's our best pull yet. That's kind of lit. We'll have to look that one up.
Where the smell this?
Dude, I thought it felt thick. I thought I was pulling like
smell
4
like
cards.
he was hooping?
Yeah, facts. Got a little sweat on
Got
it.
deodorant in there?
That's lit, bro.
Might have to be one of our first giveaways.
That is cool. If you're a Celtics or a Drew Holiday fan, let us know. That's pretty cool, bro. That's our first like memorabilia pool so far.
Absolutely, our first
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got all regular cards so far.
Yeah, that's
We're
lit.
4 6-packs deep.
Yeah, of this box, anyways.
Ryan Dunn for the Phoenix Suns. That person that's kind of been in and out of his career.
I know Phoenix had a lot of hopes for him. Hey, the triple-double GOAT himself.
Look, the highlights I
Mr.
used to
Russell
watch
Westbrook.
of this man.
Former MVP, played for a lot of teams, but this is a Nuggets version. That's pretty cool.
Look,
This
I'm
has
not
been
going
a
to
good
pop out
pack.
and show y'all my build right now, but to say I used to want to be like Westbrook,
Facts.
Kobe White on the Chicago Bulls.
There we go.
He's had some pop-out moments. I know they like a little bit of point guard consistency over there in Chicago.
He's pretty good. Okay, for the Chicago Bulls, another young rookie card. Noah, excuse me if I mess this up. Esenge? I don't know how you say his last name. That's on me.
I was going to say, we haven't known that since draft night,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's on me for butchering that. But
And Devin Carter for the Kings. Another person I don't think has played a lot, but his father, Anthony Carter, was assistant on the other bench with the Grizzlies when he first debuted.
I know he played. I think he started a game or two for the Kings early in the season.
The Kings is dealing with a lot of injuries this season.
Yeah. Okay, final card in my box. Hey, this has been a good little pack. Jalen Suggs, point guard of the future for the Orlando Magic.
I read the name.
Uh-oh.
If you want to talk about a huge season, a huge last 2 seasons, Cade Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons.
Hey, potential clutch player of the year. I know he's in the MVP race as well. K been balling. Yo, I'm about to look this up.
Got it. Alperen Sengun for the Houston Rockets. Obviously, the new look Rockets this season with the addition of Kevin Durant.
I think mine had a little less because of the patch card.
So it's
Yeah.
thicker. They tried to blend it in. And then we got a Bucks Kyle Kuzma card. A lot of former Lakers in this pack.
Hey,
You got Ingram, Kuzma, obviously LeBron over there.
my boy Kuz.
I'm building a former Lakers unit.
Is there like more? What's this little code up top? Let's see if that does anything. Helps me narrow it down a little bit because there's quite a few of these.
Did we do one more?
Absolutely.
That's weird. You got your pack?
Oh yeah.
They tried to blend it in. It said 10 cards.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just because it was so thick, though. They definitely, because you pulled this one, so I think these were the only ones out of mine. So it was like 7 cards.
They don't even tell you if something's in there.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
And we're going to get these graded, sleeved up. Obviously, these Christmas editions may be on a discount. if you hook up with us, being Christmas edition, but
You never know.
some of the exclusive pulls, and obviously the ones we've had off camera as well.
Absolutely.
We'll get these sleeved up and graded.
For sure, especially some of these top deal ones. I know we got a Winby out of the last pad. We got a Cooper Flag.
We got a few huge additions off camera, unfortunately.
Yeah, our first game used memorabilia pool, Drew Holiday player relic card. Super cool.
I'll crack into one more of these packs. At least one more.
At least. Peek first.
You think?
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just the first card.
These Christmas packs. The rule of Christmas is not to peek.
Yeah, peek sometimes. All right.
Shout out peeking. Deontay George. I think we pulled this card last time we were live, but
he's been balling.
Talk about him a lot off camera.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing. First pull, I peeked at this one. A little Bradley Beal, Phoenix Suns action. Kind of hit his downfall a little bit, but still not a bad player.
Ooh, nice little snowflake sprinkle on this one. I think it's because it was stuck to the other card. But Kristaps Porzingis, Celtics card.
Porzingis.
Now on the Hawks.
Hey, yeah, that is very true.
We were going to bet on him tonight, and then he got ruled out.
Not.
Weird.
All right. Another Raptor, Brandon Ingram's teammate, Emmanuel Quickly.
Hey.
Not too shabby.
Here's the glitter. I have to shower tonight.
Yeah. Hate it. Yeah, me either.
I brush up and get something at the store.
I won't even touch anything with glitter.
I brush up again.
Yeah. Can't stand
Andrew Wiggins.
Hey,
Miami
Wigs. Not the Wigs.
Got himself a ring.
Yeah, that is facts. Danny Wolf. I know he's gone viral the last couple of weeks. In his incident with Jimmy Butler and then with Kevin Durant the other night. Nets, I believe he's a rookie, but it's another glitter card.
We got Trey Johnson III for the Wizards.
Did you see what he said about Steph Curry?
Trey Johnson?
Yeah.
No.
He said that he said, I'm a better shooter than Steph Curry, and he knows it. I was shook when I saw that, bro. I was absolutely shook.
Let's see. He knows it.
Yeah. I don't think he's
shooting almost 40% from three at Texas.
Yeah, but it's Steph Curry.
That's
in college, bro. Get out of here. Nobody care about college. Hey, my dog. I was a huge fan of this guy during their run to the national championship. Walter Clayton Jr. was a dog for Florida.
I will say that when I didn't know who to bet on, Trav told me.
I love Walter
Clayton.
That's my dog, bro. Rookie card, too. It's kind of cool.
Snap. Ty Jerome on the Cavs. He's been a bit of a journeyman part of his career, but
nice
some stability in Cleveland. Is it 6th, 7th string? Is that my thing?
The 3-time MVP, the Joker.
4-time.
The injury might affect that.
I know.
Nikola Jokic, that's fire. Okay, we love to see that.
We're going complete opposite end of the spectrum. Downfall of his career. C.J. McCollum with the Pelicans.
Ever since Portland traded him, he just is nothing anymore.
Ever since he ain't been with John Wall.
Yeah, no, that's facts. No, he didn't play with John.
No,
he played with Dame.
Yeah,
Portland.
I was thinking of Bradley
Beal.
That fall off was the exact same.
Yeah, literally. Next up, we pulled this card as well. Asa Newell, rookie for the Atlanta Hawks. Rookie card.
You leave off one syllable of his name here. You're describing his current situation. Miles Bridges of the Charlotte Hornets.
Hey,
one of many Charlotte Hornets to deal with legal issues.
Yeah, rapper himself. Another Nugget, not Nikola Jokic this time, but Peyton Watson. That was exciting.
We got an Amin Thompson horizontal Rockets card.
That's fire. Thompson. I'm pretty sure we pulled on a sword too. So
I think the brothers. So, yeah, that'd be a cool little. We do a duo sleeve.
Okay, never heard of this guy. Another rookie card for the Thunder, Thomas Sorber. If you know who that is, let us know. I've never heard of him.
This card hurts my feelings, and he may not have this logo by the time we set up our booth in the spring.
PG? Oh, never mind. Never mind, go ahead.
You're not going to have our logo by the time we set up our booth in the spring.
Where is it?
Jarris Walker. Talking about an underwhelming rookie. Maybe it was his development. I don't know, but he's had all the opportunity this year. He had playoff experience and opportunity last season. None of it's panned out.
Yeah. Next up, hey, this is another promising rookie for the Washington Wizards. Alex Sarr.
Shout out another player we just mentioned, but another player that's not playing tonight, Jimmy Butler, from the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, and another very promising rookie for the San Antonio Spurs, Dylan Harper.
Hey!
He's been really good this season. Him and Stephon Castle in the backcourt been kind of hooping. The only team, well, not the only team, but I think one of two teams to beat the Thunder this year. They've handed the Thunder 3 losses this year. And I think the only other team was the Blazers, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they have another win, I don't know. Or another loss. Not 100% sure. All right, what's the verdict?
Do we do a quick pull?
Are we doing another one?
Quick pull and reveal. Quick pull and reveal.
Quick pull and reveal? Let's do one more. How many you got left in there?
We're going to fly through these one pack after this.
Dang.
I know.
We're going to have to get some more. I look, thought about ordering some.
I'm telling you, this boot's going to be crazy.
Facts. We have a lot. We need to get us like a little binder to keep everything in. We have a bunch now. All right.
Starting off.
I'll start us off this time. Hey, not bad. Sacramento Kings, DeMontis Sabonis.
Hey, former Pacer.
We might be able to build rosters with these cards. Right?
Speaking of roster, another Rocket and Jalen Green.
Hey, former Rocket.
Well,
now Phoenix Suns.
Yeah. Kevin Durant.
Okay, I thought coming out of college he was going to be really good. He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't lived up to the hype. Ron Holland for the Detroit Pistons. I had high hopes for him. Who is it? Is it a Thunder player or is it Neymar? Former Indiana Pacer, Miles Turner. That's John's favorite player. Love us some Miles Turner.
This show will go on for another 5 hours. Just grieving.
Hey, this is your dog, though. You'll like this card. It's a cool card, too. Pacers rookie, Cam Jones.
Hey, a lot of hype for him until he got pulled over in front of the stadium.
It's a cool card, though. It's different than all the other ones. It's blue. It's kind of fire. Why'd you keep that one over there? That's yellow. Little Cam Jones action.
Where it belongs on top of my Speaking of different,
hey,
there's a whole platinum.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Patrick Williams card.
Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Love to see it. All right. Okay, another one. I think this might be the same one. Andrew Wiggins, the Miami Heat. I think he pulled this exact one. Got a little dupe action.
I don't think I've heard of this player. Carter Bryant.
I have. He's the deaf dude.
Oh!
Remember? He went to the school of deaf or whatever? Yeah. Or he's like not completely deaf, but he's like, I think he's like, he uses ASL and all that. I think.
So our dog.
Yeah.
Carter Bryant.
Facts. I forgot about him, bro. He hasn't played much this season, but that's a cool story. Another horizontal. Okay. High flyer himself, Mr. Derrick Jones Jr. A little horizontal action.
Who the Pacers first drafted, and I thought it was our draft date, but thankfully we traded it. Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah. Victor Wembanyama's former teammate in France just hasn't really panned out much at all. Okay. Potential most improved. I don't know if it's most improved. He was really good last year. Philadelphia 76ers star Tyrese Maxey. He's been tremendous this season. Did you pull something crazy?
I mean, he had a chance for Rookie of the Year. We got
That's wild.
Iterator.
Literally the backcourt duo.
DJ Edgecombe.
As I pull Tyrese Maxey, that's fire. Future, well, now and future backcourt of Philadelphia 76ers. Ooh, another horizontal action for the Golden State Warriors. Moses Moody.
Oh, that was Gary Payton.
They're the same players.
Hey, shout out. We got Donovan Mitchell, D-Mitch.
Hey, Spider.
Cavs.
Averaging like 30 a game. Okay, another guy that I haven't really heard much about. Brooklyn Nets, Jalen Wilson. If you know who that is, let us know. I think I might have heard that name. I just don't know a lot about him.
Kyrie Irving.
Fire.
Dallas Mavericks card.
We just think it's a Steph Curry. I want to have most of the big guys. Okay, Jason Richardson's son.
Hey.
Played for, I think, Michigan State, if I'm not wrong. Jace Richardson. Yeah, Michigan State. Fire. It's a cool card.
Malik Beasley.
There we go.
Detroit Pistons.
Okay, and sixth man himself for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Mr. Nas Reed. Did you just pull Gobert or something? Who'd you pull? Is it somebody? Is it something to do with what I just pulled?
Something to do with what you just said.
Six man? Is it Ginobili or is it Jamal? Or
Not the 6-man part.
Lou Will? Oh.
Who are we missing?
Oh, hey, that's fire!
We
Spoken
now
into
have
existence.
essentially every player on an all-star lineup.
Yeah, Braun and Steph. That's fire. That'd be a nice little duo giveaway. Braun and Steph.
We
Our
made a
generation.
duo packs.
That is gas. You might as well rip the last one.
See,
You can't say one.
see,
We'll get more for next week because I think
split
I
these
want to
ones.
order some.
we split these ones.
Are those? Oh yeah, those are all the ones we already pulled. Yeah, so might as well. You can't leave one pack. I'm still hyped about this though. Only one though that we got. Game use memorabilia card. Still fire though. Still fire.
All right, 5 of 5.
All right, let's get it.
Concaneppel
Hey,
for the Hornets, rising rookie
potential rookie of the year. If Cooper Flag stalls out, another Warrior, Quentin Post, big man for the Golden State Warriors.
Darius Garland with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Coming back from injury. Oh god. Hey, this guy, he either scores 40 or 6. Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
Used to love me some Cam Thomas.
Horizontal rookie Zach Edey card.
Hey, that's fire. You ain't pulled him yet. All right, we got a Timberwolf teammate. Glitter card, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, shut down the
Little
NBA
Rudy
for
Gobert.
COVID.
Yeah, brought COVID to the States.
And then Clint Capella,
Hey,
the Atlanta Hawks.
I think you gave me one
I
too
was
many.
going to say, yeah. I think that was 4.
I got a former Laker,
I'd have been stuck together.
Mr. Ice in his veins, D-Lo. Hey, you take the bottom one. I don't know who it is. Take it. All right. Already you can close this out. Rip this one. All right, not too bad. Norman Powell, former Clipper. Now he's Heat, Miami Heat.
Used to trade for him a lot on 2K.
Facts.
And then someone who said he would never live in Indiana, Josh Hart, the New York Knicks.
Good. We don't want
Enjoy the offseason. Tyrese put you away.
Facts. Facts. There you are, brother. Some decent pulls out of those packs. Wasn't too shabby. Got you a nice little memorabilia card. That's fire.
You able to check that one yet?
Oh, VJ. I looked it up a little bit. There's a lot of different memorabilia ones for Drew Holiday. I think is this the specific one we have? Yeah. This. I think it's also if it's a PSA 10, not too shabby. A lot of these cards are based on being graded. Ungraded, a lot of these cards don't go for anything. But once we get them graded is where the price is and like everything jumps up. So if that's a really good shape PSA 10, nice little come up. Not too shabby. But ungraded, they're just not going to go for a whole lot. None of these cards really. We need to get that Cooper Flag one graded and the Wemby one. It's a cool card though. Fire. Are you giving me this or are you giving it? Yeah, my dog. My dog Brian. Added to my little Lakers collection over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. There you are. That was about 6 packs. I about said it. Glad I did. About 6 packs there for Topps 2025-2026 Holiday Mega Box.
Somewhere in there.
We're getting into this a lot more, though. I know we haven't usually done this. This is something we used to do, something we just recently are starting to do. If you know of any cool boxes that have chances to pull some really cool cards, let us know down below. We'd love to get more into
Tell
this.
us where to go so we can be your go-to source for card pack openings. Obviously, we don't want to get ripped off by these scalpers and don't want to miss out on all the big hits. So if you know some gems, know exactly where to look, what boxes to find, what Topps boxes exactly, etc. Let us know in the comments, message us, let us know.
Absolutely. If you saw any cards in here on this live or last live that you think you like or would obviously want to have, stay tuned. We're definitely going to be, if you're in the area. If not, we might do some giveaways that we can ship and stuff for fans that are farther away. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. 2026 is going to be a pretty big year for us. We're excited.
Absolutely. A lot of
Speaking of that,
coming up.
Happy New Year's to everyone. I know we haven't really said that. This is our first official show of 2026. So Happy New Year's to everybody out there. We hope everyone had a safe and fantastic New Year's Eve and past week. So shout out everybody out there.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're done with the pack opening for now. Stay tuned. We'll probably have more next week. But we're not done with the NBA just yet. You guys know it's been a little while. We've only done it once so far this season, but we used to have a pretty nice tradition on Fridays last year where we like to make money.
Absolutely. A strange coincidence where the schedule makers just happened to tune into the Travis and John show a lot last season. They saw we were cashing out on Fridays and had to figure out why. That exact reason was because the Pacers and Lakers, our two favorite teams we know most about, were lined up every Friday.
Absolutely.
This year, I think it was only the second time we've gotten this luck.
But what happened the first time?
We cashed out.
Absolutely.
So we're going to run that luck back. We're going to show them why they hate putting the Lakers and Pacers on the same night.
Facts.
Especially on Fridays.
Absolutely.
And we're going to lock in.
Absolutely. So we're going to build you guys a nice little parlay, combo parlay for you guys for the NBA tonight, since we don't have no NFL action. No, we usually don't on Fridays. I don't know why I said that. But
tomorrow, though, we get some Saturday action. We had no Thursday night action to recap.
That is very true. But we'll get into NFL here in just a little bit. All right. So we haven't talked a whole lot about the Pacers one yet. What you liking? What you got from there? I know you said you had some ones that you're pretty confident in. Let me hear it.
Spurs game, juicy. I feel like this could be really exciting. Obviously, no Wemby gives us a bit more of an edge to make an impact.
Absolutely.
What's surprising me is, as apparent as our tank seems to be, our players aren't giving up. Pascal and the boys have still been going out, shooting lights out, putting up stats. They just losing the fourth quarter. And also the Magic on a Paolo Banchero buzzer beater.
Love that. So
we find a way to lose. So don't put all your hope in a money line. We do keep dropping though. You know, if you're in the odds, we were at plus 200 at plus 168.
A battle of the two Thunder's kryptonites.
Exactly. So battling out with no Wemby. I think again, as I was just saying though, Pascal is the one that's going to go out, put up a fight. With no Wemby, he's got a lot more of an opportunity to score down low, which is his thing, the mid-range, post-up, pick and roll.
Right.
All he likes to do. So I think 20-plus for Pascal is an easy look.
Okay.
Obviously with Castle, Fox, all them boys are still going to try and put up a fight.
Facts.
Speaking of Castle and Fox, one of my favorite lines is Castle's 6-plus assists. He's averaging 7 on the season.
Okay.
If you look at his last 5, he did have 3 against the Thunder of all teams, but I think his minutes were short. More of a decisive game, Wemby in that game. His next game against OKC, 7. Utah Jazz, 7. Cleveland, 8. New York Knicks, 7.
I like it.
If you go back before that line with the Thunder, hit it every night. It's one of my favorite lines this season.
Love it.
And then my third favorite that I feel should be a lock, my top 3, finishing off with Aaron Nesmith, 2-plus threes, averaging almost 3 a night. Obviously, go back to our last 5. Utah Jazz, he had 4. He had an off night with the Suns where he played down minutes. That is 1. Miami Heat, 3. Houston Rockets, 4. Orlando Magic, 2. Regardless, Aaron Nesmith is standing in the corner waiting for Pascal to dish out. This game should be tight with no Wemby. I think he's going to get a lot of minutes.
I love it. Okay. I know you said you had 2 more that you were kind of iffy on. I know the Lakers game, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Not great opportunity for odds and everything in the game. So let me know what you were thinking for your other 2. We don't have to put them, but we can talk about it.
Absolutely. The odd makers know what they're doing when it comes to Los Angeles and Showtime. So unless you're putting up 50-plus, you got no good odds. So we got to do a little bit of scavenging down for that game. So I had 2 other legs I was looking at. I think De'Aaron Fox is 4-plus. A little bit of a safer line, minus 650.
Okay.
He's averaging a 6-plus. He had 2 off nights in his last 5 against the Thunder and Cleveland, of all teams. I think he's going to dish out the rock tonight. Obviously, with less Wemby, he's going to have a lot more opportunities to move the ball around, have the ball in his hands to create offense instead of Wemby being an alien and controlling the whole offense, as he can do.
Thanks.
With the Wizards, he had 6. Thunder, he had 9. Those 2 off nights, and then 7 the 31st against the Knicks 2 nights ago.
Okay.
And then another safe line, I had Julian Champagne, however you pronounce his last name, for his 4-plus rebounds, minus 590. He's averaging almost 6-plus. Last 5 against the Thunder, he had 10. Thunder 5, Jazz 5, Cavs 6 and Knicks 6.
Okay.
So I think the 4+ should be an easy lock, obviously with no Wemby down low as well.
Okay. I like the Julian line. You said De'Aaron Fox for 4+.
Yes.
I'm a little iffy. I don't hate that one. -620. Obviously, it's pretty favored to happen. It just scares me a little bit with both of them with the assist. I know they probably can both hit that on any given night as they're both ball handling point guards different times. I don't hate that. If you feel confident in that, I'm okay with it. So, I mean, if you want to run all 5 of those, I do like the Julian line.
I'd say we could start with the 4 and then see what we're liking from the Lakers and see how those odds line up.
All right, let's see.
If anything, throw in that last one.
All right, so we'll move on to the Grizzlies and Lakers for the current moment.
Bit of a difficulty here if you're tuning in and locking in with us. Obviously, we got about 22 minutes until the Pacers tip off.
Yeah.
And then about 3.5 hours until the Lakers do it. Well, 4 hours until the Lakers do the same.
Yeah. I think my very first line, he's my favorite player in the league right now for a good reason. He's the best player on our team. I mean, you always have to look at Luka Doncic lines when you talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. He's the league-leading scorer, averaging 33.5 points per game this season. He's been absolutely balling. He's on an MVP tear. He's the reason that we have 20 wins this season. His 30+ is the only value you have. At 25+, it's -1,000. Just not worth it. 30+ is -310, which I think is good parlay odds. His last 5, he had 30, 34. He had 25 against Houston, but he only shot 17 shots that night compared to 25+ on most other nights. It was a pretty convincing loss from Houston. We lost by about almost 24 points, 23 points, so he probably didn't play a whole lot late in the game. And the only other down game was against the Clippers, where he only played 20 minutes. He shot 4 for 13, had 12 points. That's not going to happen most nights. It was a blowout again against the Clippers, which is why he only played 20 minutes.
If history and the lines tell us anything, we got a late Friday game with about even lines. This could be a good matchup.
Yeah, there's only been about 5 or 6 games total this season that he's went under the 30-point line. Like I said, he's averaging 33.5. He is our offense. We have no Austin Reeves for another few weeks. He's the only guy in the backcourt that can score the ball. Luka Doncic 30+ should be almost a given as long as we stay competitive and don't blow them out or get blown out. There'll be plenty of opportunities for that for a guy that takes 25 shots a game. A couple other lines I was looking at. I didn't hate DeAndre Ayton for 10+ points tonight. We're playing against the Grizzlies, who obviously have no dominant big man. The biggest dude they have is Zach Edey, who hasn't been playing. He's been hurt. Jaren Jackson Jr. is more of a scoring big. He's not really a guy that's going to grab rebounds and play crazy defense. DeAndre Ayton has scored 10+ in all 5 of his last games. He had 10, 11, 10, 12, and 20. Plays super big. He's only been, 3 games this season that he hasn't hit 10+ points. He's been a pretty good pickup for us. I absolutely love having a guy down low that can play and grab boards and stuff. The only thing that scares me with him for rebounds-wise is he's either going to have 15 or he's going to have 2. There's really no in-between for Ayton on the rebound lines. So that's why I migrated more towards the points where he has a lot of opportunities to score, catches a lot of lobs from Luka and LeBron, and is just our predominant big guy down low.
Absolutely. And if Luka happens to miss one of these buckets as he's chasing his 30, guess who's putting it right back up? DeAndre.
Absolutely. I'll slide things over to the Grizzlies just for a second. There's not a whole lot to look at for this team. Has been pretty boring and not so great so far this season. Had a lot of ups and downs. At one point, we thought that this was a team of the future. That's kind of died off pretty quickly. But John Morant's still on the team. I know he's had a lot of issues with the front office and playing big minutes this season. There's been quite a few games where he's played less than 30 minutes. Just had a lot of button heads moments with them. Currently in his last 5 games, he's played 34, and then he played 27, 25, 21, and 25. I will say some of these games were some blowouts, but some of them were close where he also just didn't play a lot. But I like taking him for 15+. He's averaging 19.2 on the season. Last game he scored 40. He's hit it in 4 of his last 5. There's only one game he had 12 against the Clippers where they lost by 20, so didn't play late in the game. And there's only been a couple games this season where he hasn't hit 15. I think even if he plays low minutes, are you good? I think even if he plays low minutes, he's going to have a chance at 15. He takes a lot of shots. He is their offense.
He's playing the Lakers.
Yeah.
And a night off or 3 nights off of scoring. Oh,
yeah, facts. Now, we usually do 8. 7 is still decent odds for this as it currently stands. Outside of that, though, there's not a whole lot that I'm confident in. There was a few lines I was looking at. Cedric Coward for 10 plus has been pretty consistent so far this season. He's playing starter minutes, averaging 14 on the season. Him and Jalen Wells both have pretty good odds for 10 plus. I also didn't hate Jaren Jackson's over 4.5 rebounds or even 4 plus. His last 5, he's been rebounding a lot better. He's had 12, 8, 9, 7, and then he had 3 against OKC, where I'm assuming they probably got blown out. But I don't know, man. And just some of those lines scare me a little bit. I think if I had to pick another, it's either Jaren Jackson 4 plus or Coward 10 plus points. It just, I know Luka grabs boards, Braun grabs some boards, Ayton grabs boards, but with no Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson's the biggest dude on the court for the Grizzlies. He's got to grab some rebounds, right?
I like the 4 line.
All right, I don't
like
hate
the
that.
safe 8.
I like that.
We're talking 4, right? 4
Right.
rebounds.
Yeah, not 4 points.
Odds dropping as we speak.
That is facts. I'm going to try to log mine in pretty quickly. As it currently stands, without any line movement, it's plus 618 on FanDuel. Obviously, those can be different on different platforms, but we can give you a quick rundown back on that. So for the Lakers-Grizzlies game, I went Luka Doncic 30-plus points, DeAndre Ayton 10-plus points, John Morant 15-plus points, and Jaren Jackson 4-plus rebounds.
Still lower odds than the Pacers parlay.
Thanks.
And with the Pacers 4 legs, I added Aaron Nesmith 2-plus made threes, Pascal Siakam's 20-plus points, Stephon Castle 6-plus assists, and Julian Champagne, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced,
Something
pretty sure
like
it's French, 4-plus rebounds.
Absolutely. So lock that in while you got the chance. Like I said, on FanDuel, base odds plus 618. There are some opportunities for boosts on there tonight. With my scary self, I went with the no sweat, but there is a 50% boost that you can use on that if you're feeling frisky.
Yes, sir.
Go get that in while you can. You got about 25 minutes until tip-off for the Pacers game, so you got a little bit of time.
Got to be feeling frisky on a Friday.
Facts. Big facts. But there you are. Our second Pacers-Lakers parlay of the season. We're hoping that we can go back-to-back. Last time we did Pacers-Lakers, we cashed out. So we're
Absolutely.
hoping to make that another.
A little bit of our insider knowledge with these teams.
Absolutely. Favorite teams, and we follow them for a reason.
We know exactly what's going to happen.
Facts. But all right. I think that's about our NBA section for the moment. We're going to slide things over to a little bit of NFL, where we're on the final week.
We're here.
The time has come. I talked a
It
lot
still doesn't resonate until, I think, either Super Bowl week, about kickoff, or when the game's over. Maybe the next week, when I'm like, what am I supposed to do on Sunday, Monday, Thursday? Still hasn't resonated with me, but...
Well, we got a taste of that this week. We had no Thursday night football. We have no Monday night football. Prime time is officially over. There's a Sunday night game. But other than that, prime time's gone.
I mean, I think they made it a little bit easier on our part this year as well, as almost every primetime game outside of, I think, 2, including the Bills,
Or horrible.
horrible.
Yeah. I talked a lot of smack about the NFL this season. It's definitely been my least enjoyable season since becoming a football fan. We don't have to get into the specifics because I could ramble all day about why the NFL has been kind of trash this season. But nonetheless, it's still football. I'm always going to watch it. I'm always going to complain. It is what it is. You know, football has been my life since I was just a little kid. I love football as much as I hate it. I love it. And it's going to be sad to go through another offseason because when I tell you the NFL has the longest offseason ever, I mean it.
Because you don't realize it's the whole summertime.
Yeah.
The whole time we're out there yakking, chilling out at the campground.
We got to put together home run parlays.
Literally.
Which, don't get me wrong, I am excited for baseball, but we even still have 3 months until that. So we're going to be in a very weird spot here soon. But we have Week 18.
February rolls around, we may be hurt.
Yeah, and we still have the playoffs. Super Bowl is beginning of February, so yeah, after that, there's usually about a month and a half or so of just NBA. Which, I love basketball, but that's about it.
Degenerate in me.
I'm not a hockey
more
fan.
line movements.
I will say March Madness. Obviously, that's not until March, but that's also very fun. I love March Madness college ball.
Building out a bracket.
Facts. I had a pretty good track record during March Madness money lines last year. I know I hit on those quite a bit, so I'm pretty
So
excited.
your bracket as well, I believe, last year was immaculate up until the last few games.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Definitely been paying a little bit of attention to college ball, not as much as I want to, but definitely.
We may have to do a Travis and Jones show on bracket
challenge. I think we kind of did that.
We did something with that.
Yeah, I think so. We might have to do the winner gets a little NBA card giveaway or something. I don't know. You have to stay tuned for that if you think you know college ball. But yeah, we still got some time for that. Let's enjoy the NFL while we have it here. Final week, and then obviously we have the entire playoffs. So we're not done just yet.
All right, so what do we have to look forward to this week? Week 18?
Yeah, well,
we got some matchups that decide a few things.
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 key games coming into this week. There's still 2 playoff spots that are yet to be decided, one in each conference. And then we have some seeding to take care of, which obviously is huge for some teams.
The Buccaneers and Panthers were playing for the number 1 spot.
The NFC South and the last playoff spot in the NFC.
Is it now just for a certain seeding?
No, it's still for the division, but there are some stipulations now. If the Falcons beat the Saints this weekend, the Panthers automatically make it. But if the Falcons lose, then the winner of the Panthers-Bucks games gets the final playoff spot. But the Panthers would hold the tiebreaker if the Falcons beat the Saints, and the Buccaneers, it wouldn't matter if the Buccaneers won. The Panthers, they would have the same record. Panthers would hold the tiebreaker. It's a weird little situation over in the NFC South. All I know is the Falcons are trying to play spoiler. Tyler Shuck has something to say about that.
I say the Saints been kind of hot the last 6 weeks.
4 in a row. But yeah, definitely still a big game though. Panthers obviously want to win to just solidify it, but with the Falcons loss, they could still clinch the division.
It's going to take me another 3 years of success to ever believe in the Panthers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's Saturday football, though. There's also another very big game for Saturday football, 49ers and Seahawks, who will determine the number 1 seed in the NFC. This is a huge game. This is the bye week. This is home field advantage throughout the entirety of the playoffs. This is massive for both teams.
Huge. Especially the injury history and beaten upness of the 49ers.
Yeah, who are still been so good this season.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw Mac Jones come in and look immaculate. Well. I mean, the 49ers snap, I believe they, 1-1 or 2-1? He came in for a stretch there.
Yeah, he played quite a few games this season.
Who on the 49ers hasn't been hurt?
Yeah.
But obviously, I think there's going to be a little bit of wide receiver drama with the 49ers. There'll be things that change this offseason.
Yeah.
But that's a whole bunch of more juice that we'll get into, obviously, as things unfold and as we get there. But for playoff time, they just need to hope that one of these wide receivers show up. Obviously, Pearsall has been a solid check down unit. George Kittle should be good to go.
Yeah, he said he's
McCaffrey's good.
McCaffrey is good in multiple ways.
Exactly. So, 49ers are hot. They've been hot. But the biggest test comes up.
Oh, for sure. The Seahawks are currently the number 1 seed in the NFC, 13-3, the leader of that division, best division in football. They've been great. This is going to be a fantastic game to watch. 49ers have a lot on the line. Like you said, really banged up, but still 12-4 on the season, missing their 2 top defensive players in Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. But yeah, McCaffrey is back, and he's back. He's been.
I hope the Seahawks lose. The Seahawks and Rams will both get bounced in the first round.
Facts.
Well, they both shattered that future parlay when I had, for whatever reason.
I mean, who thought 3 teams?
Who thought the Sam Darnold led, after somehow pulling it off with the Vikings, would still be good enough to go lead the new wide receiver 1 with JSN, who nobody saw this coming.
I did.
To 13-2.
He's my fantasy wide receiver. Don't win me the ship. But no, 100%. I mean, look at the Vikings now. 8-8 on the season, eliminated from playoff contention. The Seahawks went from 7-10 to 13-3, possibly 14-3
after trading your wide receiver.
It's the Sam Darnold effect, bro. Listen, I'm not a Sam Darnold guy, but it's hard to deny him. I mean, he's led 2 separate teams to almost first-round buys. And
all I know is I cashed my Justin Jefferson bets last season when Sam Darnold was a Vikings quarterback. So J.J. McCarthy can kick rocks.
He had the number 1 receiver last year. He made JSN the number 1 receiver this year. I mean, listen, everybody thought JSN was going to be good, but nobody thought he was going to be this good. I'm just saying.
Someone tried posting something controversial about Justin Jefferson talking about J.J. McCarthy, and they're like, oh, his body language. They left out in the exact same interview, he said he wants J.J. McCarthy back as his quarterback.
He's been balling.
Make sure y'all tune into the right people this offseason because some people just be trying to lead you astray.
Thanks.
Social media and media outlets are crazy.
Yeah. But Sunday, huge slate. No Monday Night Football, so we have every other game on Sunday this week. There's 7 4:30 games. First time this season there's been that many. And there's some crucial games. Like I said, Saints-Falcons has a lot to do with this Bucs-Panthers game. Unless the Panthers win Saturday, then that game doesn't matter at all. Texans-Colts playing another in-division game. I think that has a little bit to do with the Texans seeding come playoff time. Browns-Bengals is still a game to watch. Myles Garrett on sack record watch. 1 sack away.
1 sack.
Packers and Vikings. I don't think that really matters much. Vikings have already been eliminated. Packers have clinched. Jags could still win the number 1 seed with a Broncos and Patriots loss, and Jaguars win. Jaguars clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC. Cardinals Rams don't really matter. Sean McVay did say the starters are playing though. Just they have to get ready. They're on back-to-back losses. They got to be ready for playoff time. Broncos and Chargers is a huge game. I'm pretty sure with a Patriots win over the Dolphins, they clinch the number 1 seed. But with a Patriots loss and a Jaguars loss, the Broncos clinch the number 1 seed. So there's a lot to the AFC could look very different after Week 18. There's a lot of seeding left to take care of. Raiders are playing for the number 1 pick. Essentially, if they lose, they clinch the number 1 pick. If they beat the Chiefs, it becomes a little bit of a toss-up. I don't know how that'll work out. And let's talk about Sunday Night Football. For the final spot in the AFC, Ravens and Steelers go head-to-head to close out the season.
Lamar Jackson is healthy and ready to go. T.J. Watt is healthy and ready to go.
Everybody's back. This is a game where everybody's healthy except DK Metcalf, who's suspended.
The biggest rivalry in the NFL.
Is DJ Metcalf punching a Lions fan going to cost you the season?
Possibly. It all comes down to
Whoever thought. I mean,
the
without
biggest
DK
rivalry
Metcalf, bro,
in the NFL on Sunday night.
close out the season. This
Prime
is it.
time. The last game of Week 18, the last game for one of these teams.
Win or go home. This is essentially a playoff game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is the playoff before the playoffs.
Yeah.
You need to win this one and then be on the road for every game you play. But this game is the most important game of the season.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I don't think you'll be on the road every game because you'll win the divisions. I think at lowest you'll be like a 5th seed, 5th or 4th or 5th seed because the at-large teams. That's not what they're called, but you know what I mean. Non-division winners. But yeah, how you feeling?
I am so scared.
Yeah.
I'm anxious.
Yeah.
I just want to see T.J. Watt have a career game. I want to see our offense connect for 3 quarters minimum. This defense 1 week shows exactly why they're the highest paid defense and exactly why they're the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the next week is the complete opposite. There's so much on the line in this game. Lamar Jackson's healthy. T.J. Watt made it back. This could very well decide Mike Tomlin's future. I think he could still pull it out this offseason to go into this offseason, whatever, if they lose. But I also think this will be the first key asterisk to that decision if we lose. So
Never had a losing season.
this game means a lot to everybody. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers trying to prove that he's still got a Super Bowl in his tank, that he can still lead a franchise. Mike Tomlin proving that he doesn't need Big Ben, that he can still do it as a coach. Obviously, you mentioned earlier a $500,000 financial incentive for Aaron Rodgers.
One more win. There's a lot on the line.
DK Metcalf returns if we make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. It's only 2 games as mentioned. Punching a fan.
The
Could
same
be
fan
huge.
that's been reported for years, the same fan that people around him said, yeah, he said something out of pocket. the same fan that said that was the plan. But who am I?
It's still no
The
reason.
the NFL knew exactly what they were doing. The NFL knew they needed Sunday prime time. When at first the only available time slots were 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., they moved things around so we could be Sunday prime time. You suspended DK Metcalf for our last 2 games after ignoring a negligent fan that shouldn't be allowed at the games. And now our season is on the line at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Massive game to close out the season, like John said, the start of the playoffs, before the playoffs. All eyes are going to be on that. Could be a crazy game. So a lot that could still happen in Week 18. We're not done yet.
This is so much more than a football game. This is the biggest rivalry left in football.
Yeah.
This isn't just, good tackle. Like, no, this is cute. Your mom, your kids, swinging on dudes. Blood may be drawn Sunday night. This is, again, like you said, a playoff game with the biggest rivalry left in the NFL.
NFL knew what they were doing, man. Who comes out on top, we'll have to wait and see. I do think currently the Ravens are the slight favorites on betting lines. Well, obviously, that doesn't matter. We've seen crazy things happen. Betting lines are just...
The Ravens have been incredibly inconsistent, all bias out of pocket. Lamar Jackson obviously dealing with health issues, missing out on Wednesday practices for 90% plus of this season. Dealing with a lot, obviously hasn't been 100%, don't think once this season. Obviously that's going to be detrimental to your team if you get into the playoffs. But that's obviously something we'll get to when we get to for whether it's the Steelers or Ravens. But Derrick Henry, as great as he is, he's had his fumble issues.
Coming off 2-16-4.
The Ravens, let's not talk about the greatest game of his career. Right? The Ravens defense, though, we've seen the holes. So, I don't know.
Definitely going to have our eyes on that one, that's for sure.
I'm sweating, excited. Aaron Rodgers is going to look like prime Rodgers and throw for 300 yards, or we combine for like 46 total passing yards and lose.
Facts. All right. Well, with that being said,
there's one thing left to do.
Yeah.
For the last time.
Well, we'll probably have some playoff picks, but for the last time in the regular season.
For the last season, or the last week of the season.
I do real quickly before we get in, because we'll probably make all of our picks on the Sunday slate. I do want to mention a few key things about the Saturday game. So there's definitely some touchdowns you can keep your eye on. In the first game, Rico Dowdle's a good look. I know he's the lowest odds right now, but he's 1 touchdown away from hitting his incentive for another $500K. So if he gets in the end zone, could be big for his paycheck. Another guy to keep your eye on is Sean Tucker. He's taken every single red zone snap the last 4 weeks. Bucky Irving gets him down there and gets pulled. I don't believe if Bucky Irving scores, it's going to be on a long touchdown or in the pass game. Sean Tucker will get almost 90% of the red zone touches, so keep your eye on him. He has better value than Bucky. Seahawks 49ers, obviously Christian McCaffrey is always an insane look. I did also want to mention JSN, though.
I'm going to say pair of CMC JSN and just cash out your Friday or Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Sam Darnold is 3 touchdowns away from another incentive as well, so he's going to be slinging the rock. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm pretty sure the 49ers have punted, one or 2 times in the last 5 games. Their offense
have you seen
insane.
Morstead, is that?
Yeah, Thomas
Morstead. Have you seen his post?
No.
He posted himself with the practice field, and he's like, warming up just in case.
Yeah. I mean, they've scored 40 points in 3 straight games. The offense has been on fire. It's going to be a high-scoring game. If the Seahawks want to keep up, they're going to have to sling the rock, and they're going to have to throw it to JSN. Did you see also Demondre Lenore? Him and JSN have had a big rivalry this season. There was a lot of smack talk between them in the first game they played. Obviously, they're division rivals. He did say that he wants to shadow JSN this week and follow him everywhere he goes. I don't think Lenore is very good. JSN is the best wide receiver in the league this season statistically. He should fry Lenore. Last time they played, he had 167 and 2 touchdowns. So keep your eye on JSN to have another big game this week. He owns Demondre Lenore. Okay, back to the Sunday slate. Now, I do want to say,
I got a lot.
You got to look because there are a lot of teams not playing starters. I know the Eagles pulled their starters this week.
Will Shipley sitting plus 210 for a tutty. Lock it in.
Facts. Who else? There was another team that said the starters were benched this week. Oh my God, who was it? What am I looking at? Listen, I have a crazy long shot. I'm not going to put him on our parlay, but I think he's worth a flyer as a single. He has really good odds. I don't remember who the other team was. I do know the Eagles are benching, though, and there was somebody else. So you got to be careful who you bet on this week. Oh my God, dude. I don't know. I do not know. I think I know. Ram starters are expected to play Sunday regardless of the team's playoff seeding, Sean McVay said. Love that.
Good to know.
Very good to know. They play... Am I missing games on FanDuel? Like, what is happening?
No, I was doing the same thing. Where?
Or some of these games just not have lines yet? Yeah, some of these games just don't have touchdown lines up because they don't know who's playing.
Wow.
Like the Bills-Jets game doesn't have anything up. Cowboys-Giants doesn't have anything up.
There it is. Here's all the games.
Yeah, the games are on here. They just don't have touchdown lines on. Packers-Vikings has no lines. No touchdown lines, it is. So, yeah, we're going to have to get pretty scarce. I think I know who I want as my favorite, though.
I think I got mine, too.
You can go ahead, because I don't know who I have my long shot as yet.
Look, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Well, I guess I fit the bill because I'm running back Travis Etienne. Jaguars minus 280 right now. Playing the Titans, this should be a breeze. They could get 7 touchdowns, but one of these times they're going to walk it in on the 2-win Titans and get an easy Travis Etienne touchdown.
They're fighting for the number 1 seed, so starters will not be pulled. Number 1 seed is huge in the playoffs. So I like that. It pains me to do this, but I feel like I have to with the scarce amount of options. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I wanted to go Gibbs, but it scares me. I don't know if the Lions play everybody the whole time their season's over. I know it's the last game of the season, but they could definitely pull early if it's a blowout of any sort. I'm going over the Saints-Falcons game. It pains me to do this. Falcons are fighting to play spoiler. It's the last game of their season. Bijan Robinson has become everything we thought he was going to be the last few weeks. He scored 5 touchdowns in his last 5 games. He scored 2 last week against the Rams. He had a 93-yard touchdown. Saints defense is not all that great. Our run defense especially is not that great. I think Bijan gets in. He's been more of the go-to back, obviously, as he should be over Algier. Algier hasn't stolen as many carries as he was early in the season. It's going to be the Bijan show. I think if they're going to score, it's going to be behind Robinson. So I'm going Bijan as my favorite. Now my long shot is where I'm a little iffy.
I think that is decent lines for this division game.
I don't hate that.
Just throwing that out there.
No, I don't hate that.
But the fan in me, we're cashing out our Week 18 4-leg. And for my long shot, I'm going Kenneth Gainwell, Steelers MVP, in this late-night primetime game to decide the division.
Okay. I'm here for it.
We have no DK. Obviously, Jalen Warren starts out as RB1. Gainwell gets involved throughout the game regardless. We just talked about it pre-show. Gainwell was missed on our last touchdown to tie the game against the Browns, or to take the lead against the Browns. You sent it to me. I saw that clip too. He was missed on that last route. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think he gets his vengeance this week, and he gets back in the end zone.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Now listen, I'm between 2. They play for the same team.
We're sitting at 7 every other week. It's destined.
That is facts. That is true. Let me take a quick peek at something real quick.
Hunter Henry? Did they even play the whole game?
Okay. I'm going to go to this Bears and Lions game. The Bears have become a very run-heavy team, as we knew they would. Ben Johnson is a very run-heavy head coach. They have a very good running back pairing. Swift and Monangai have been tremendous. I want to go Monangai, but he hasn't scored in 4 straight games. Swift is obviously the number 1 back. He has been. He scored 5 touchdowns in his last 5. He's had 2 games with 2 touchdowns. He had 2 last week against the 49ers. The Bears want their revenge. The Lions were the only team to blow them out in the regular season. The Lions have been very iffy this last few weeks. I'm going to go DeAndre Swift. Sitting at plus 100. I was between him and Monangai. I think either one of them can score. There's been games where both of them have scored.
Hey, you have Caleb Williams going for 4K passing yards. You have Ben Johnson showing exactly why he's a better head coach.
But you're that is very true. But you're without Romo Dunze. You're possibly without DJ Moore.
Well, you can get 4,000 without getting a passing touchdown. To get him down to this red zone, DeAndre Swift is going to eat. Ben Johnson is going to show exactly why he's a better head coach. He's going to show exactly why he loves his running backs. He's going to show exactly why Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery are even there.
Chill, Gibbs is still the best running back in the league.
You can't some kind of input.
No,
he made it work.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I won't be surprised if Monangai scores, like I said, but I think they'll both have chances. This is a game where they want to run up the score. They want to get their get back. I know the Bears have clinched the playoff spot, but Ben Johnson said the starters are playing. They're not being pulled. A lot of people are chasing a lot of things. I think Swift gets in the show. All right, so my two this week were Bijan Robinson and DeAndre Swift.
I had Travis Etienne and Kenneth Gainwell.
100% for a nice 4-leg as it currently stands on FanDuel, plus 1133.
Symmetrical signs.
100%. So lock that in while you can. We only promote responsible gambling. Don't bet what you can't afford. But all right. With that being said, I think that's about our NFL section for this week. Next week, we'll be able to talk about some results, and we'll be able to build a nice little playoff bracket. And we'll be able to give you guys our Super Bowl predictions.
My Steelers towel, my Steelers chain, my Steelers shirt. You guys see it. Chris Olave, baby. Rocking the Olave. Shout out the Falcons, baby.
Not playing this week, unfortunately. Prayers up for Chris Olave. They found a blood clot in one of his medical testings. So prayers up to him. Hope everything's okay with old Chris.
Absolutely. Get better before you come to Pittsburgh this offseason, baby.
Chill. Him and Tyler Shutt. He loves New Orleans now. He loves him some Tyler Shutt. I be seeing him in his Instagram comments and stuff. They're like best friends now, bro. And he's balled out the last couple of weeks.
He loves him some Will Howard, too.
Nah, bro. He loves him some Tyler Shutt, bro.
He love him some 43-year-old Aaron Rodgers. He comes back and runs back.
I talk some mad smack, bro. Tyler Shutt growing on me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was waiting to ask. Y'all been doing okay.
Listen, he's been hooping.
Every time I get a Tyler Shutt note, I'm like, oh,
bro, he
Travis liking it?
Balling, bro. He literally last
like 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns. I'm like, Tyler Shutt.
Bro, he's not turning the ball over. He's thrown for 300 yards in like 2 of the last 4 games. They're won 4 straight. Chris Olave's eating, bro. He's had multiple touchdowns in like 2 of the last 4 games. He's had over.
Look, he only got like 2 more years of his prime, but he.
Listen, bro, if we can turn
2 more years till you retire,
listen, bring Cam back, bring Demario Davis back. If he balling like he was all season next year, like he was the last 4 games of this year, Saints winning a bowl. Tyler Shutt got to lead us to a bowl, baby. That's all I'm saying. Listen,
Chuck it up, Tyler Shutt.
I hated him. I talked so much smack in the draft. I didn't even know who he was. He wasn't on a single draft board.
Who the is Shaq?
He's had 4 season-ending injuries. He's 25 years old, but listen, he balling. If he can keep balling, I'm here for it. You can win me over.
Who day, baby?
Facts. Wait. Wait.
Who that?
There you go. But all right, enough rambling. We have one more segment. We're going to take a short intermission here. We're going to set things up for NBA Deal or No Deal. It's back finally, second week. We have the results from week 1, and we have a new board to get into this week. So stay tuned here with us. We're going to get in, set this up, and we'll be right back. Thank you for staying tuned.
All right. Let's get back into the NBA Deal or No Deal.
Sorry, we had some audio issues there. We're back. We're ready. So if you guys didn't hear any of that, we're back with NBA Deal or No Deal. This is week 2. We finally brought it back. We started this last year, did it for a little while. Transitioned to some NFL for a few weeks with the NFL season coming to a close. We came back to the NBA side of things. Officially on week 2. Week 1, our results were as follows. John ended his week with Anthony Edwards. I ended my week with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The scores. Ant-Man scored 34, 47, and 51 in his 3 games for a total of 132 points. SGA finished his 3 games with 50, 67, and 68 for a total of 185 points to give your boy week 1 dub. See if we can continue the trend. NFL, we didn't have as much success. Lost a lot of those weeks. NBA, we're back. Time to put the crown back on. So we're going to get back into this for week 2. We have some new options this week. There was one repeat, but outside of that, we have some good faces this week. List goes as follows. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray with no Jokic, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Pascal Siakam for our 9 options this week.
Ooh.
So ready to get into this? Let's do it. There you guys.
5.
All right, 5 is yours. Now you got to eliminate 3.
8.
Okay, number 8. Tyrese Maxey.
Okay. Okay.
That works.
Case 4.
Case 4. Jamal Murray. Not too shabby.
Okay, let's get out. Let's get rid of AD.
Get rid of AD.
Case 7.
7. Donovan Mitchell. The Spider-Man.
Mid-range, gone.
Dang. All right, let's see what we got.
No
here.
middies.
Okay. See what the Manger got to offer here. Phone percentage right pretty low, so I hope he gets through this. All right. Check some statistics. I didn't see it. Bear with me. We gotta get these set up so I can check some things. All right. Let's see. Phone battery.
Are you delving in the deepest of research?
Without a doubt.
Searching all the re.
Alright, let me check games. I think I got an offer. Okay. We are good. First offer. I debated putting his teammate on here. I did not. So we're going to offer him instead. Former triple-double master MVP, 40-point per game scorer himself, Mr. James Harden. For the Los Angeles Clippers. I debated putting Kawhi on here. He's been hooping, but I did not. So.
I want you to know that James Harden has influenced the game of every person on this list.
See?
That's all I'm saying.
See?
Give James Harden his flowers.
He's a hooper.
Do you remember that stretch he averaged 40 twice a season?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we just kind of nudged it all the way out.
Yeah, nobody cared. He was hooping, bro. He was a baller.
He was.
Yeah. He still be doing it sometimes.
Not when I need him to.
I
ain't going to trust it on Deal or No Deal. It don't work on my bets.
Let's eliminate 2 more cases then.
2 more cases. Case 2.
Jalen Johnson, who has been balling.
I like him, yeah.
Little triple-double machine.
Case 6.
Case 6. Anthony Davis.
Okay, there he is.
All right.
Took that one earlier.
Luka and SGA. KD
and
Siakam.
No middies.
Yikes.
No mid-range.
What a list.
It's all or nothing.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Actually, I got an offer for you if he plays around my games.
Will he?
Or yeah, he does, because, yeah. Okay. Last year, I mean, he's been good this year. Last year, this was a much better option, but still a good option this year. I'm going to offer you the teammate of somebody you have left. I'm going to give you Alperen Sengun to the Houston Rockets. Kind of right in the middle of the pack. Got 2 big dogs, but you got 2 down there on the bottom. Final offer. Mr. Alp.
I'm going to put some more faith in myself.
All right.
Let's try this one out.
All right, let's do it. Eliminate 2 cases then.
Case 1.
This one. SGA. Yikes. Okay.
Case 9.
Case 9. Kevin Durant.
Wow.
So it's really all or nothing.
Right off of our parlay, Pacers and Lakers.
That's crazy. I didn't even peep that. That is
Our
wild.
points.
Yeah.
Our point leaders.
That is crazy. They're both on a parlay, yeah. That's crazy. Tonight's game don't count, but Saturday through Thursday do.
Let me stick.
You want to stick with 5?
Stick with 5.
You think you snipe Luka? You want me to open 5 or open 3?
Over 5.
Open 5? All right. You will end your week with Pascal Siakam. You mad at getting your top G?
Oh, yeah, well, comparing to Luka.
And Luka was in case number 3. That's why you don't trust yourself. All right, so John did his game.
See, look, all I'm saying is I'm never throwing Pascal in an MVP bet. I'd throw Luka in there.
But would you throw Siakam? So you got.
No, I just said I wouldn't throw Siakam on an MVP bet. I'd throw Luka.
Oh, yeah.
See? I'll throw Tyrese next year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Give us one more tour intermission here. We're going to set up my game to see who goes up against Pascal Siakam this week, and we'll be right back.
Hey, ladies and gents, to close out the show, we have our final round of Deal or No Deal.
Yup. John ended his first round with Mr. Pascal Siakam himself.
Quick recap, we have available on our Deal or No Deal board Luka, SGA, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Pascal Siakam.
Absolutely. So as long as I don't get the last option and tie, we'll go into the week looking pretty good.
All right, Pascal has a career week.
Yeah, let's select case number.
Or take it. I got the player on the take it team.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Let's select case number 1. I don't think I've ever done that.
Who's beautiful logos on all these cases?
I don't know. All right. Case number 1 is mine. Now, let's eliminate case number 3.
Case 3.
Okay.
Anthony Davis. Good start.
Not mad at that.
Another former Laker.
Nice. Then let's get rid of case number 9.
Case 9.
Oh,
United, but so blind and backwards.
what is it?
SGA.
It's fine.
The guy was trying to hide the pain from me.
That's fine. It is what it is.
It was a sign. He's like, nah, just put the case right there.
And then we'll eliminate case number 5.
Case 5. Luka.
Nice.
Having a classic John Nelson game.
Nice. We love to see that. All right. What a start. What a start.
Okay, snag, the fantasy. Your boy needs to join a mock league or something.
Facts. What a start, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's see. Not the hottest starts.
Yeah. It is what it is. Need your boy Pascal to get back to a hot start, though. That boy got to start hipping.
How many games we doing?
3. Per use.
Sunday, Tuesday. Oh, wait. Are we counting? Oh, no, it's tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Yup.
We're back into encountering the...
Yup. Love to see it.
Okay. Got another offer. Be able to bail you out of something here.
What?
Are we counting tonight's game?
No.
Sunday, Wednesday. Are we counting Friday?
No. We'll be live before the game starts.
Yeah. What else left?
The beauty of Deal or No Deal. I love it. I want to go through and start writing down the teams that don't play 3 games.
Honestly, we've seen a list at the bottom. Do not include.
Facts. Gotta be somebody. You know,
There ain't nobody in the league worth offering you, big dog.
it's fine. Just keep playing. You don't need a dealer. Figure it out.
Saturday, Monday, Wednesday.
There you go. There you go. About to offer me Siakam?
I despise this team. Despise.
No, I'm gonna be Jalen Williams. I'm not accepting him.
Okay, they're my second. Or maybe like third.
Third.
They're up there.
Up there.
Say one is the Thunder. Two. Maybe the Bucks.
The Bucks.
If it's not the Bucks, it's this team. That pen just wanted to not work when I was writing this.
I don't even know this could be.
It's not
Celtics.
Williams.
Is this Jalen Brown?
It's Brunson.
Oh, the Knicks.
You guessed two Jalen's.
I'm cool.
No Brunson, no
deal.
no 3-point celebration like this.
No deal.
You don't go walk through the house like this.
You ain't gonna hit a three. Let's get rid of K6. I feel like K6 is always good.
Bad. You gonna get rid of it?
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, it's not Luke or SGA, so how good can it be?
Tyrese Maxey.
The next best one. Love to see it.
Talk about a career game.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Rudy.
Let's get rid of Case 8.
Case 8. KD.
Okay. Better, I suppose.
Needed that Siakam
Bro,
motivation.
if I get Siakam, it'd be so bad. I guess I'm aiming for Jalen Johnson now, huh?
Imagine that being the goal.
Hey, Jalen Johnson, man. Who?
I don't want
I'll take him. Take him for sure. For sure, for sure.
might as well offer you someone you offered me.
No, I mean, Jalen Johnson. No, I mean, someone I offered you. You offer me JJ, I'll take him. JJ ready. As long as I get Lucas stats.
You get all the points for the Lakers.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. That'd be nuts, wouldn't it?
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday.
I'm offering you Jalen Brunson.
How about Knicks point guard, Jalen Brunson?
They played on the same days. Anthony
I saw a
Edwards.
post the other day talking about nobody believed his age in the hooping since week 15.
Since week 15.
Since we've been 15. He scored 70 points at
Kawhi.
20 years old.
D-Book.
D-Book.
It's not too shabby. I hate Buck. The Suns just suck, though, bro. I'm pretty sure he was hurt at one point.
When isn't he? He's carrying the back of the Phoenix.
Yeah. No deal. Let's get rid of K's 2.
Numero dos. Pascal Siakam.
There we go. There we go. Love to see that. All right, better. I feel better. Then let's get rid of Case 4.
Quattro. Spider.
So it's Jalen Johnson or Jamal Murray. I'm not mad at either of these. Jamal Murray without Jokic.
Currently leading the team.
I would prefer Jalen, though. Let me keep one.
You want to open one?
I'm gonna keep one.
Case 1.
Oh,
See, look, I don't even know who it
it's
is.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
God dang it. All right. So Johnson was in
The number one option of the Denver Nuggets.
I guess it is what it is.
MPJ about to average 40.
MPJ don't play for the Nuggets.
I know. Something with that card.
Oh, facts.
You
Yeah.
talking about that card?
All right, well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I ended my game with Jamal Murray. No Jokic, so he has more opportunities. Going up against Mr. Pascal Siakam this week. So, should be an interesting matchup. We'll have to see what comes of it. Obviously, would have preferred Jalen Johnson, but you do what you do. You roll with what you got to roll with. It is what it is. But unfortunately, I think that brings us to the end of our slate for this beautiful Friday evening.
Absolutely. If you tuned in for any point, if you've ever been a part of the gang here on the Travis and John Show, any of the 1.4 thousand followers, if you ever had a reaction, any of it, we appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts, and it means the world to us, any part of it. Make sure you're following along to our Facebook. Go click the link tree in the bio. It's got all of our socials and audio platforms. If you were tuned in earlier, we obviously mentioned locally here soon, getting up a booth, selling some merchandise. Our sports cards, obviously getting those graded, sleeved out, selling those. A giveaway for, obviously, tickets, along with probably sports cards, etc. We'll have a whole thing in the works. So make sure you stay in tune. Make sure you follow along for the Facebook for the main brunt of the news.
Absolutely. I think you covered just basically everything. Like he said, go check out our link tree in our bio. We're going to be dropping merchandise here soon, like he just said, so make sure you stay tuned on the Facebook for that. That obviously is our main source of put out.
I'd love to tell y'all an idea we have, but I don't want to spoil anything. As soon as that idea gets out, I'm telling you, it'll be huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Just stay tuned for all the news that we have coming. Like I said it a million times, but 2026 is going to be a big year for us. We're super excited to get into things. And other than that, we hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. We'll see you guys back here next Friday, live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, absolutely. Our parlay is tracking pretty well. If you've tagged along and locked in for that. So, again, make sure you're tuned into all our socials. Go click the link tree in our Facebook bio. We appreciate anybody that tuned in, but we should be back here next Friday. I think that wraps up our slate tonight. So, as always,
it's been the Travis and John Show.
Live.
On Facebook Live.
And
TikTok Live, even though we've had some troubles with it.
We got to relog back in. Tonight's broadcast is going to be said. We'll keep the tagline. Even though TikTok wants to have beef, email it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you again. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.